Hi there. As he said, my name is Karen Linnell. I'm both Ahtna and Tlingit, and I live in the Copper River Basin. That's my home. My home is over 120 miles long from the headwaters down to Ahtna, with family everywhere in between. I was appointed in March to the National Fish Habitat Board, so I'm fairly new to it. It was part of the ACE Act, or American Conservation Enhancement Act, expansion of the National Fish Habitat Board, so I'm still learning quite a bit and getting to know all the programs. I serve on a policy committee and the e-board. So one of the things that we're doing with the policy committee is, with the expansion, all the partnerships have to now get approved by the legislation. And so we're developing the criteria, which is part of the ACE Act, but looking at that and developing a application process and things like that, and trying to figure out, we've got 3 years, I think, to get through this process and get the current partnerships approved by the legislature, and then open up for a new partnerships to form. And so getting involved in that, I'd like to thank Crystal Leonetti for nominating me for this. I was trying to figure out who, so I could catch them and strangle them. But Crystal Leonetti with U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service saw a spot for us, and I'm one of 2 Alaska representatives. Ted Eichscheid is the other representative, and he's traveling in the tropics somewhere, so he's not here now. But just wanted to let you folks know that I'm here, that we're looking at the ton of money that's coming through America the Beautiful as well, and talking with the National Director for U.S. Fish and Wildlife. He said there's a ton of money, a very technical term that he used, and there was some other stuff in front of ton, but anyway, it's quite a process. And a lot of the money has been put forward to NIFWIF, and so one of the things with this is that there's a criteria as well to, if you have tribal partners, and tribal partners put in for the funding, the match drops significantly down to only a 3% match. And so some of it is a 1-to-1 match, some of it's a 50% match. But when you partner with a tribe, it's like a 3% match. And we were told recently that the Native American Philanthropic Association is willing to put up that 3% match. And so partnering with tribal organizations can really benefit conservation projects, so in that match requirement. So I just wanted to put that out there. And to the young gentleman that was talking about job opportunities, as a fish biologist or a hydrologist, tribal organizations are hiring as well. I'm looking for a GIS specialist, an anthropologist, so there are lots of things going on. Ahtna Intertribal Resource Commission, because I'm also the executive director there, we have an ecologist, a fisheries biologist, and a wildlife biologist, and just completed year 5 of our carnivore study. The last 3 years was done in partnership with the Department of Fish and Game, and the methodologies and that they used in it was co-developed. And so our wildlife biologists had a hand in developing that research studies, because it started from an elder asking a question. Why are we allowing bear baiting on our lands? We don't even know how many are out there. So we got a permit to do a small study. We had 26 hair snares, non-invasive hair snares, and the department told us, well, you'd be lucky to see one. We had 30 distinct genomes. We had a biologist with DNA background, and he just left us to go to CERC and start an eDNA lab. So Chugach Regional Resources Commission has now, and they're building an eDNA lab out of Seward. So it's pretty exciting stuff, and tribal organizations have capacity and the ability to carry water and help expand some of the projects. So look at those resources and look at what, how you can partner and choose who's the best fit to put in for some of these fundings, because sometimes when they're the lead, it can lead to a significant drop in financial burden for the partnerships. So also, I just wanted you folks to know who I am and let you know that I'm here, that I represent all of Alaska in our partnerships, and get to know what you folks are doing as well. And so that's why I came. I'm so excited about some of the stuff that I saw here. Hats off to all of you. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and seeing some of the stuff yesterday and today that's getting done is pretty significant. And the latest one with the working video, wow. It's not just the video, but that's amazing stuff. And this is stuff that we can work on together. We will do work, and I think Kelsey put in a tidbit, so she might be speaking here soon, I'm not sure. But I just didn't want to get into some of the other stuff we're doing. Reach out. You can get my email address from the staff here, or Theo Garcia has it and uses it quite a bit. But yeah, just like I said, I'm amazed with the work that you folks are doing, and seeing the partnership and the science that goes into it. And one of the things that on Intertribal Resource Commission is our mission is to fill those data gaps so we can better inform management and improve the conservation work. So thank you so much for all that you do, and it's good to see you all. Thanks.